Kani kadika Pati CTV.
St. Anthony's College lengba ka Department of Physics kala pelong ya ka 10th Biennial National Conference jong ka Physics Academy of Northeast halor ka pangpdeng recent advances in physics research and its relevances. Ya kani galempong ya tai las dang ne ka sngi ka sipotrek bat ka banlong hado ka khartarek mentahi unai weng. Hagani ka sngi menteri khna ka sarkar pdeng bakhmi ya katnat ki kam korbari kari u Kiren Rijiju ulalong kongsan ubalap ple perdaya kini kejelang nak batang ya kasarang haka balai dan langru u Archbishop jong ka Shillong Archdiocese u Most Reverend Dominic Jala haka ni kejelang ple ya kini kelempong ya tai layak jikran lengkot ru nak Executive President jong ka Physics Academy of Northeast ka Professor Kalyani Barwa Reverend Father Philip Barjo u Physical Research Laboratory u Professor J.N. Goswami but u General Secretary ka Physics Academy of Northeast u Professor B. Bhattacharjee. Habakan haka jelang ukiran Rijiju ulang bakani ke jelang kan long ka bapermentoy kisamla puli jong kani ka college baja ka than chatai lamingi hi barakway ban kren sepang ka subject physics ulapan syaru baka than chatai lamingi kam dai sho tang nyau tuli ke jela ne kata ka bakitep boros kata ka Seven Sister State handai ka dan menta pratli ke jela ka bakan top ya ka jela Sikkim ukiran Rijiju ulang ru habau ya kendo ya kisamla kani ka than kijupan pa ki jingsem jing e jong ki hapo ka jela la jong namar kim biang ki jaka puli Kumta, kum menteri bakmi ya kenat ki kam korbari on persang ban ajing adai samla pule haki jila ba pero per jong kari India.
You know, sometimes when we think about physics, it's difficult to comprehend, and at times I stop thinking about our own existence, from the atomic components to the infinite, the cosmophysics which you study about the universe. There's no end, and we human beings have very limited capacity to think, and beyond certain point you don't think. But when I'm in deep stress, in emotional grief due to some tragic incidents, then I invoke my capacity to understand about the physics, and I say, see, I am nothing on this huge universe, so why to feel so much emotional about it? Let us be practical. We come here for a moment, we pass by. This is a natural process. It's so interesting to be a physics student or a physics professor. I envy you all because I remember after class 10, I never looked back into any of physics books. I completely, put myself totally out of the orbit of physics. It's such a subject, very interesting, but not for a person like me. So I better, learn and listen to that lecture rather than giving lecture. So I said, I am not a qualified person to speak on the subject, but very much part of the whole process, and I feel privileged to be in this very important conference.
Hagani kasngi haswaba ukiran Rijiju un play perdaya gani kelempong ya merjemon. Ulalit bo sentiru yo mat balatay nam nakabantaban pansakan ma yo ba Raymond P. Dingdo MPS ba yo Captain K. Clifford Nongrom kibaran ha palau jong kani college. Hagani ka step ka ba ulalit bo sentiru lasak hilang de kisamla puri jong kani college kino hikai ba la pedang sobhai u the Most Reverend Dominic Jala ubalang Archbishop jong ka Shillong Archdiocese. Hadin berada play perdaya ke Biennial National Conference jong ke Physics Academy of Northeast. Kinong thok kobor jong nang ba Shillong kilai kren kerpangru bad Kiren Rijiju halor ke jing penduk nok sarkar India hapok ke jeng lam Narendra Modi ya kipisa kot lot kat senspa bad Syajar tingka. Halor kene ke pang nakalyang Union Menteri kena ke sarkar peleng NDA Kiren Rijiju ulong bakari India kalai kenduk jeng e namar ke jing jor palat ke bamsam. Kejing kamai bamhok bad bentek lakam ya kejing bai tingkai kilek no bad penduk jait ru ki kampentriam jong kilek no bad kumjo kejing penmi kinong shon jong kari ya kipisa thok haka bai dei bak jing khanglan ya kipisa bajupan kam kilek no kibaran hari Bangladesh ulang bakari Bangladesh kalong ke bakloi banya trailang mat kari India banya khon persya bakikan hon ki bayang ile persya ya kari India.
India has been facing these grave challenges of corruption, black money, which is circulating very heavily in India illegally. Now with this decision, it is not only to check the corruption and black money, but it will also stop terror funding and circulation of the fake Indian currency note. because the Home Ministry has been facing this problem for a long time about the terror funding. So this particular decision being announced by the Prime Minister has given a deadly body blow to those people who are supplying the fake Indian currency notes, as well as those who are involving in the terror funding. So it's a historical step, and this will break the bonds of the terrorist organization and the people who are funding behind the curtain. So there are elements in various countries, but Bangladesh regime is very favorable to India, and the present Bangladesh regime is doing everything possible to ensure that no anti-India activities take place in Bangladesh. We are very grateful to the present leadership and the government of Bangladesh for all the cooperation. So we don't have much problem from Bangladesh, but there are certain elements in Bangladesh who are involved in some anti-India activities, but the government there, the present regime, is doing everything at its command to stop that.
Kani Gadega Batisi TV.